What's up, guys? Welcome back. So as you guys can tell, it is late at night. It's around 9 o'clock at night, and we're actually here with KV Tuned tuning my brother's Civic wagon for the fourth time. We've had some issues, as you guys have already seen. You know, we thought he had fuel pump issues. We thought it wasn't on a 14-volt relay, and everything is on a 14-volt relay. He had fuel pressure drop. We thought it was injectors. Their list goes on of what we thought it was. Come to find out, after my brother getting the injectors cleaned for the second time, he got them cleaned once. They were good to go. He drove the car off the trailer, and it got filled with debris again, the injectors. So he ended up taking them down to his homie that he has, and they ended up cleaning them again. From there, he had them inspect the fuel lines. Come to find out that one of the lines that was feeding from the tank to the filter was actually deteriorating. If you guys remember, this is BISIMOTO's old wagon, 700 and something horsepower single cam, and the car sat for 9 years. Nobody knew where it was at. For the people that didn't know where it was at, it was up the hill in Victorville area, Apple Valley area. A local person that was selling it was asking a lot of money at the point in time, and my brother ended up biting on it later on once the price came down, and he got it for a good deal. So you guys know, if you guys have been following the channel, and how frantically we were trying to get that car done along with mine for the Honda event in Lake Elsinore. So we ended up getting that car pretty much situated before mine, and we got it running. So in that periodic time, my brother's just been working on it, trying to get it up to par, so I thought he could go on nitrous and hopefully make some good power. But again, issues are issues. We've now figured out what it was. He got all that fixed. So now we're back here with KV Tune, and he's gonna be tuning on pretty much all over again, because now he's gonna have full pressure. From there, hopefully everything will go good. Everything went well the first time, so it shouldn't go bad again. And now hopefully we'll be able to go on the bottle, so the bottle will get connected here soon. So right now they're setting up pretty much the car on the hub dyno, making sure that the throttle will open, making sure everything will be good, so that way we can make some pulls here. So we'll pick back up in a little bit once we start making some pulls.
Hey, start warming up the bottle, Tazzy. Pop the trunk.
251. Alrighty guys, so as you guys seen, the last pull made 251 to the wheel, and pretty good power for what it is. Being an all motor K24, stock rod, stock pistons, just all it really does is have a little bit of valve train, I believe it is. But KV decided went ahead and decided to go ahead and stop it there, and they're gonna go ahead and do nitrous pulls next. But when my brother went to go connect the lines, they opened up the bottle. Come to find out, the gauge actually was missing some Teflon, so it was leaking out through there. So he actually ran to O'Reilly's or AutoZone to see what he can find open to get some Teflon so they can seal it back up and start doing some pulls. So we'll go ahead and pick back up once he arrives and hopefully start doing some good pulls on nitrous. All right guys, so we're gonna be putting in about 100 shot of nitrous.
Hey, you open the bottle?
Yeah.
All the way?
All the way.
What's it at?
850. So now the bottle pressure is like at 820. It was at 850 before, so 320 something. All right guys, so now we put the bottle pressure to 900. So we're gonna make another pass, see what it makes.
I only have wheels though, I don't have no tires. Huh? Should be fine.
What did it make on the first nitrous pass? All right guys, so same horsepower. It has less load because it's actually slipping on the clutch. So my brother's gonna have to pretty much replace the clutch on it to be able to get and make sure that it'll hold the power as he's doing the pull and doing the run. Because as KV was explaining, is that if you feel that the car's not going anywhere and you're hitting the nitrous, your clutch is slipping. So hopefully we can still make some more pulls, get a final number, I guess. At least he'll be able to have fun with it. It's making close to 400 horsepower still. So a few more pulls, see what it does, maybe a little bit more pressure. If he can get into the 360, 370, then I know he'll be happy with it because again, you know, it's not a turbo car or any of that stuff. And the motor's not built, so he should, he'll accept it, you know. So at least now he'll be able to drive it. The car is driving a lot better compared to the issue that he was having before with the whole fuel droppage and so on and so forth. So you can tell he's feeling relieved and his face is actually showing it. So he's gonna enjoy it for sure. So let's go ahead and get back to some more pulls.
On motor to make sure everything's clean.
What did he tell you right now? It's making it right?
Yeah,
making the power explosive.
for where it is, yeah.
We're not gonna go bigger shot, right? All right, guys, so he's gonna end up doing one last pull on all motor just to make sure it's good. We're actually gonna call it quits here because we don't wanna hurt a motor, we don't wanna hurt anything else. He just wants to be able to drive it. So for what it's making, he is making the 100 shot of nitrous that is on there right now on the pill. So we were thinking about going up more, but he doesn't want to. So once they said once he fixes the clutch and he gets that brand new clutch, then we can go up and come back again and, you know, of course, pay for a redyno, a little bit more of a redyno, and he'll go back and retune it on nitrous from that point on. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy that he's here. He can actually drive it now and he's gonna be able to make some fun passes with it. Alrighty guys, so I apologize, I was not able to get that last pull of my brother being on the dyno of all motor. So KV ended up putting that car back on to the dyno, or leaving it on the dyno because he never took it off like a dumbass, right? And honestly guys, today was just a spare of the moment video. I'm trying to get some work done on the all-wheel drive VK. I just really wanted to clear my mind and make sure when I attack this car, I come back with no hiccups on my head, no mentality issues, because, you know, it does get draining, man. Being 100% honest with you guys, you know, going through all the shit that I went through, trying to make sure that I'm gonna do the right thing. I've been doing a lot of research on the next build, and I'm still debating whether I'm gonna use a stock K24 as far as the block and not sleeve it, or go with the sleeve block. There's people that are just telling me to go ahead and send a K24 to go get it piston rod set up, get it machined, and not do a sleeve. So kind of aiming that way because I do have new sleeves coming, which I'll show you guys in the next video, along with some other parts, because we are changing up the setup that we currently have right now, because I don't want to have the same issue with a stock motor, and I'm most definitely swapping out the new turbo, the old turbo to a new turbo, and I'll update you guys on that on the next video. But before we end today's video, guys, I kind of want to touch base on a few things that have been coming up on the comments and so on and so forth. So number one comment I want to go ahead and address is this, is that people are blaming my tuner, saying that we need to switch tuners and so on and so forth. That people have tried to tell us. You guys have to understand, me, my brother, and Dana do not share any tuners whatsoever. We each have our own tuner. So I don't know where in the hell you guys are getting this information from, but as you guys can see, this is KV Tune. My tuner is Armin. Dana, Young Statics, his is Geif from Red Zone. So 3 different tuners, 3 different cars. We do not share the same tuner. Another thing that I want to go ahead and say is this, is that I trust my tuner Armin cold or straight up with all my heart. I trust him with everything, that he knows what he's doing. He has a big reputation in this whole industry to where the big top dogs, they're tuning with him. He shows the support on the track. He shows support over the phone, computer, data logging, so on and so forth. So for people to sit there and say that Armin blew my motor, he's my tuner, it was the tuner's fault, you guys are absolutely wrong. You guys have to take in consideration that the main reason why my engine failed plays into a few parts. And a big part of that is me. It was a stock K24. I was two-stepping all the time, hitting boost, you know, two-stepping, doing all the stupid shit that I was doing. And I caused a big issue of it. And I take responsibility of that. Which is why it was a downfall when I had said, you know, I kind of wanted to take a break because there was a mentality mess up on me. And after talking to my wife, we came back in and we came up with the game plan of what we're going to do and how we're going to do things this time. Another part was my turbo. That's the second huge part. My turbo was so small, it created so much torque, and Armin actually helped me ramp down the torque and bring it in to where it needed to be. So I thought I wouldn't shoot a rod right off the back, like basically how I was doing. The car made 460 horsepower, and originally it had around almost 400 foot-pounds of torque, which is like 370, 380 if I'm not mistaken. And at the end, Armin ended up bringing it back down to 360 because the torque was so heavy, very up front on the pulls, to where we were gonna shoot a rod. As I stated, I trust Armin 100%. He is my go-to tuner. We do not, me and Dana, my little brother, do not share the same tuner. And as you guys can see, mistakes are made, and I hold a big part of that. But we are gonna be coming back a lot stronger this next time, this next motor. Still in debate of whether I'm gonna be sleeving a block or if I'm just gonna buy another stock block, send it out to get machined so we can put some new pistons, some new rods, and make sure that it can hold up to about 600, 650 horsepower. And the next big change of the car is we are swapping out the turbo. The turbo is gonna kill my motor again if I leave it, and I don't want that to happen. So you guys will see in the big update on the next video of what we got. Parts are gonna be showing up, and we should start taking it apart. I'm gonna be taking apart the K20 completely, and also the K24 on the bottom, see how bad the damage is to the crank. Of course, we are gonna need a new crank, but I wanna see if it causes any more damage ever since Week Fest, because turning on that Week Fest, it sounds like it has a bag of bolts inside of the block. So we're gonna go ahead and go deeper into it little by little and start tearing it apart and get this car ready so we can start making some power here in the future or the next couple of months or so. So pretty much, guys, with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your guys' opinions down there, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Till next time.
Fucking, that shifter scares me.
So are you happy?
Yeah, finally, shit. That shifter scares me though, because it's fucking.
We'll fix it. We'll
I feel like this shit's gonna break.
nah, it's just, you gotta put a Loctite on all this shit, and
I don't think you can put on that one because that was the